Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Patrick. I am an avid collector of jewelry, bags, watches, fashion, you name it. Um, this is a new YouTube channel for me, and today's video I thought I would show you guys two large handbags, two medium-sized handbags, and two small handbags that I think guys can get away with. So I'm gonna go from largest to biggest. So the first one I'm gonna show you is the Louis Vuitton on the go. And I think this is the GM. I think it's either the GM or the PM, but I think it's the bigger one. It looks like this. It's leather, and on the front it has the big Louis Vuitton monogram, and on the side it has the smaller one, and it has a top handle so you can carry it like this, or it has two built-in shoulder straps so you can carry it on your shoulder. I find this good for two reasons. One, it's excellent for traveling. I traveled with this recently to the Dominican, and it fit all my carry-on items that I needed with me. It has multiple compartments. It has two side compartments and a zipper compartment. It fits an entire MacBook. I have my MacBook sleeve in here, as well as a bunch of other stuff. It has a buckle closure up top, so it snaps like this if you want to keep it more secure. So it stays like that. Oops, sorry, I almost started my computer. And yeah, and I think it's very, in my opinion, I think this is a very masculine bag. It's black, it's leather, you know, I consider this unisex in my opinion. So this is, out of all the two big bags I'm going to show you, I would say this is the most masculine you're going to find out there. The next largest bag I'm going to show you is from Chanel, and it's the most expensive bag. It's probably one of the most expensive bags I've had next to my Birkin. But I didn't want to include that one in this video. This is also good for traveling, but I primarily use this as a work bag. And on the inside, if you look inside, it has two main compartments, and it also has a zipper compartment in the front that, you know, you can keep your wallet or whatever important items that you don't want floating around in your bag. But I will say, with it, you know, it closes with the Chanel clasp in the front. If you guys, sorry, you guys can't really see it. Here we go. It closes, you know, like a regular Chanel bag, like that. And you can wear it on your shoulder like this, or you can wear it as a crossbody. This goes up like that, and you can wear it like this. So, you know, I find that this is like my new go-to work bag when we eventually go back to work. You know, most of us are working from home right now, but I thought that this is a really good investment. This will definitely hold its value over time if you take good care of it. So that's my second suggestion. Now I'm actually going to do the medium-sized bags. No, I'm going to do the small bags first. Going from least expensive to most expensive. Now, for a small bag, I'm going to show you one that's good for running errands and shopping. And then I'm going to show you one that's probably good for like going out to dinner or the bar or something like that. The first one I'm going to show you is from Burberry. It's the Burberry flight bag in the dark brown Nova Check. It has a large compartment that, you know, can fit your phone and your wallet and any other necessities. And then it also has a smaller front pocket that can easily fit an iPhone or any type of phone that you have. This is actually a very old bag. They discontinued the dark brown Nova Check years ago, but I still have it because it. I mean, the shape it's lost its shape a little bit only because I've had it in my closet, but it's still in really good condition. And this also has a matching wallet that comes with it. Not comes with it, but you can buy it separately, which I also have. And also, there's also a compartment in the back that has a magnetic closure that you can put, various items in, which I find convenient. So this is more of a casual bag. I like the dark brown Nova Check. I find it masculine. Something you can definitely get away with. You could probably find this online somewhere at, a third-party site, either through Poshmark or The Real Real, or maybe even Gilt would have it. Any type, and I know Burberry also makes like a black Nova Check too, I think. And this is a crossbody, so it just fits easily, like you wear like a messenger bag. So this is the most masculine out of the two small bags I'm going to show you. And then the next one I'm going to show you, I'm going to tell you right now, it's not available to purchase new right now through Louis Vuitton right now because it's it's a very popular bag. It does come in very different variations. I think like 5. I chose the reverse monogram because I don't have any reverse monogram Louis Vuitton bags, and most of the ones that I saw I really didn't like, but when I saw this one I had to have it, and at the time it was sold out online, but my salesperson in New York was able to find it at a boutique in actually Texas. She was able to find it for me, and she had it shipped here for me, just for me. Only because I've purchased over 20 Louis Vuitton bags in the past 15 years. So I guess I'm a loyal customer. So it's still in the dust bag. I shouldn't keep it in the dust bag. I know I said that in my last video, but I was traveling with it recently. When I travel, I keep it in the dust bag, so I keep it separate from my other items. But it's the Pochette Métis. Métis is, I know I'm probably saying it wrong. The Pochette Métis. It is also a crossbody. It has an adjustable strap. Here, I'm going to lower my screen again so you can see what it looks like in full. It looks like this. In the back, it has a zipper pocket. This is where I keep my iPhone. It just fits perfectly in there, and I have the iPhone Pro Max, which is the bigger one, so it fits it perfectly. The front is a clasp closure, so you just push this side right here, and it opens like this, and it has 1, 2, 3 compartments. So the biggest one is in the middle, right here. Sorry, I have some crap in here. So I usually use my big wallet, if I could find it. I think it's somewhere over here. So I carry 2 wallets with me usually. I have a regular size wallet, and then I have a wallet from Mont Blanc, because I keep my passport and my vaccination card in there, just in case I need it. And of course I can't find it right now. But if you don't want to carry something like that, you can buy a pouch. So I have this vintage Gucci pouch that I put in here. It fits perfectly in here. And this way, if you want to keep your passport or ID or your vaccination card or your boarding pass to a flight, it's good to keep separate so you know where it is in your bag at all times. So this is just another point. A good pouch is a good investment. It's a good way to keep your documents separate. and you know where they are all times. So I highly suggest buying one of these. And this is, like I said, this is a vintage Gucci pouch that I got from, I think I got it from either Rebag or the Real Real. As you see, it has these like little cool stars on it, which I thought were cool. So I keep that. I usually keep that in this bag or any of my other bags. Um, but yeah, when I got this bag, I was surprised how much I could actually fit in it. I, compared to the Burberry bag, I can fit just as much in this Burberry bag as I can fit in the Louis. Like, as you can see, it's pretty big inside, and it's a good investment. And some people might say it's on the more feminine side, but how can you go wrong? To me, I can pull it off. Some people might not be able to pull it off, but I either wear it as a crossbody like this, so it kind of sits, right below my chest, or you can just wear it off your shoulder like this, and that's how it goes. So that's my second small bag that I think most guys could get away with. And then my last two medium-sized bags. Now I'm only showing you guys high-end bags that you can get away with. There are obviously multiple other bags from designers that men can get away with, like for instance my Prada bag. Um, Again, people will argue with me that this is a little feminine. However, I think that's completely false. It's black, it's leather, you know, it has like this cool metal shoulder strap, well, a metal chain shoulder strap, and it has, actually, the men's wallet actually has this Prada logo on it, this type, not the triangle, but whatever this line was from. And I think they still make some bags like this, but this is, I would say, a medium to large size bag option. I also use this for work because it fits so much stuff. But onto the medium sized bags. Obviously, like I said, I'm showing you the more higher end line of things. So they're two of the same bags, but just in different colors, and they're slightly different shapes. They're the Chanel Jumbo, and they're both the double flap. The first one is the black caviar leather with gold hardware, and open it up. It has double flap inside here, and there's multiple compartments. There's one back here, which is where I usually keep my cell phone, and then when you open it up, there before you open the flap, there's actually a pocket right here, which I use to keep my face masks, which is good to grab when you're on the go. And then when you open it, there's a pocket where where it snaps. There's a small pocket right here, and then when you open it, there's one big compartment, as you can see inside. I have a bunch of random crap because I just transferred bags to my new one that I just got for my birthday that I'm going to show you in a second. I still have the authenticity cards in here, but what I like about this bag, and especially the classic Chanel bags, is that, I obviously don't wear it like this because I even find this a little too feminine to wear it like a pocketbook. I'd rather wear it as a crossbody. So this goes like that. So you can wear it as a crossbody like this, or you can wear it, as a shoulder bag like this. And, I think, again, this is more on, I would say, out of the two medium bags I'm going to show you, this is the least feminine and I would say more unisex bag that I would say. I think only certain men can pull this off. If you're like a big muscle macho guy, I wouldn't suggest this bag for you. If you're someone with more of my build or skinnier, um, I would say this bag will be probably better suited for you. Or if you are a big, muscular guy and you're looking for a medium-sized bag, I would suggest probably something from either Tumi, Mont Blanc. Um, what else? There are a couple other brands. Fendi. They have some more masculine bags and more, you know, how should I say this? More like they have like caricatures on them. They're more fun bags, I should say, that you can get away with. These are more classic bags that only a certain type of guy can pull off. So that's what I'll say about that. Um, the second bag, medium sized bag I'm going to show you, it's a different type of leather. It's silver hardware and it is this light gray color. When I saw it, I wanted something different because, like, as you've seen, all my bags are black, and that's usually the only other color I can get away with is either like a light gray like this or like a burgundy because it just goes with my complexion. Um, yeah, and maybe a dark blue or a dark green, but those aren't really my colors. Um, but this is actually the lightest bag I own. I don't own any white bags because A, I'll ruin it. And I hope I don't ruin this because this was very expensive. I ordered this it was right before the Chanel price hike, which I'm grateful for because I won't be buying another Chanel bag for a very long time unless Chanel fixes their prices because it's outrageous right now. So I was lucky in that regard that I ordered this so early and that my sales associate was able to get this for me. So this is also a double flap. Um, I have the card somewhere, but I forget the type of leather this is called. It's a much softer leather than the caviar. And I actually think it looks nicer than the black. The black is more rugged. That's why I say it's a little bit more manly than the the gray. But certain guys can pull off the gray. I think I can pull off the gray, especially wearing this. Like I'm wearing a Balmain sweatsuit today, and I can definitely get away with wearing something like this with a I have I have a Balmain black hoodie and I don't have and I have like a dark green Balmain sweatpants. It's a set that goes with it, and that would be a perfect outfit for a bag like this. Um, so you open it up like a regular Chanel bag does. It's a double flap like the before. The back is a little bit different. The flap is a little bit smaller than the black one, so I would have to put my phone um, vertical like this, which I really don't mind. Ooh, almost broke my pop socket. Like it's not gonna fall out, but the interior is just as big. It's actually might be it looks smaller, but it actually is a little bit bigger. Um, so you open it up. Maybe because the leather is softer and it's more flexible. The caviar leather is a lot more rugged, which is also a good thing because nothing's gonna happen to it. This bag I'm gonna have to be a lot more careful with because it is a much softer leather, and I don't want to scratch it or get marks on it or anything like that. So it has a top zip like the other black double flap, um, and then the flap opens like that. You have a compartment, the same compartment in here, which I should have a mask in here. Yes, I do, just in case if I go out. It has a flap right here that you can put stuff in, and then this is all I can actually fit more than what I have in here right now. I could fit this in here if I wanted to. So let me put that in there. And then let's put a pair of headphones. I just had a pair sitting next to me. Let me put my AirPods. Let's put my AirPods. So there's a pocket there's an inside pocket in here. Oh, can you see it? Yeah. That I can just flip my headphones in here. And I'll just quickly go over what I have. So I have um, I just randomly put this in here. This is my manicure set. Not that I ever use this on the go. This is more for home use, but I'm just showing how much you can put in here. But what I do have on me at all times is a medium-sized wallet from Louis Vuitton. It's a magnetic closure wallet with a coin compartment that is actually pretty durable. Next is probably the biggest item I have in here, which is my Louis Vuitton travel or cosmetics case. I have, lotion, cologne, chapstick, and a lot of cologne, and a mirror, just in case. You don't know when you need a mirror if you don't want to use your phone. You always can't trust your phone. What else do I have in here? My keys, hand sanitizer, and then I also can probably fit. Sorry, I have all this crap laid out for you guys, and of course I don't have any of it organized. But you could also put a pair of sunglasses. Okay, there. I have a pair of Carreras that are in a small case, so I could fit these in here also. So when I pack it, I usually put my keys, my hand sanitizer on one side, and then on the other side, I put my other largest item, which is the toiletry case, and then I pack it on top from there. So I put this vertically in between the Louis Vuitton toiletry case and my keys. And then my sunglasses I put in the front pouch. They just slide in right here. And what else am I missing? Is there anything else? Oh, and I have this in here too, if you want to put that on top. And then it snaps like this. And then perfect. And then you can just wear it as a crossbody. I mean, it's pretty full, but it packs a lot of stuff. And I would use this for this. I would use, for various things. I use this to run errands, basically, mostly, because I don't need a big bag to run errands, really. I used to, but when I discovered smaller bags, it just made more sense for me to carry not a medium-sized bag rather than carrying, a huge Louis bag with me everywhere I go. So I found, and I'll say this, I was always against Chanel when I was younger because I thought it was too feminine for a guy to be carrying around a quilted Chanel bag. However, when I bought my first one, which was the Black Caviar, I saw how practical it was. You get a lot of space for your buck. I didn't realize how much you could fit in these bags. They're made out of good quality. They hold their value, which a lot of bags don't these days. I discussed that in my last video. Louis, any kind of monogram, canvas, Louis bag are just not holding their value nowadays. They depreciate. The only ones that are holding their value are the ones that are made of, substantial quality, which is leather. So all the bags I've shown you so far are all authentic, real leather. Even the Burberry bag, this is actually leather too, believe it or not. And my Prada bag is pebble. It might be calfskin, but it's still leather. And it was at the outlet. I mentioned it in my last video. At the outlet price, I got it for $9.95. This bag I paid around, since I got this bag right before the price hike. I paid with tax. I paid almost 6 grand for it. I want to say, which is a good price because now they're like 8 or 9. Um, which I would never pay 8 or 9 for a medium sized bag. You know, that's closer to my huge Chanel bag, but this to me is more for practical purposes, like for work. I can fit my laptop in here. I can fit if I'm staying in the city overnight. I can fit stuff I can't put in my duffel bag in here, like medications, any type of paperwork I need to carry with me, things of that sort. So, you know, those are, some bags that are classified as feminine that I think men can get away with. So, out of all these bags, I would say the most masculine would be the Burberry flight bag. Um, I think this is great for any guy that is going out with their girlfriend or boyfriend and they're shopping and they just want to carry the essentials. Which when I shop, I carry my wallet, my phone, sunglasses, chapstick, and that's about it. There's nothing else I really need. Um, the second one for traveling and for work, above the Chanel, I actually would have to go with the Louis Vuitton bag, only because I don't know. I just think it just look to me it looks more masculine than feminine to me. You can argue with me if you want, but it's a classic LV bag, and it's different from what they've had in the past. They really never had a bag like this before. This is on one of the newer bags that they've had in the past couple of years. So, this is a bag I would highly suggest as an investment. If you are a masculine guy that doesn't mind embracing their femininity, go, and if you have the money and it's available, go with the Chanel if you really like it. It's different from the LV, the fact that it opens. It's not a top open and closure. It's more of like a messenger bag that opens sideways. Um, and like I said, I've had no problems with it so far with things falling out. The only caution I would say, as you can tell right now, it's a little misshapen, and that was my fault because I don't take good care of my things, and this was lying on the floor, and I didn't have it hanging up, which was my own fault. So I have to hang it back up on my wall of bags, so it'll regain its shape, and it'll regain its shape eventually. Um, and then for a for a smaller size bag, if you're feeling confident and you want to, be outside the box and be not noticed, but embrace something different, then and if you can get your hands on a hold of it, I will go with the Pochette Motif, and it doesn't just come in the reverse canvas. It actually comes in black leather also. It comes in black leather. It comes in the regular monogram canvas, and different other colors which might be available. And the unique thing about this bag, and I think why it's so popular, is the closure. Some people have complained about the closure, that it breaks or that it's sideways. I've had this bag for maybe 6 months now, and I've had no problems with it whatsoever. Nothing has broke. Um, it Nothing has stained. The inside is impeccable. I've traveled with it. Um, I've had no problems. All the bags I've showed you today, I've had no problems with it. So that's why I'm recommending them to you. This is the newest bag. I literally just got it today, so I'll give you guys an update in 6 months of how it's doing. Hopefully, I won't get any stains on it or anything like that, and the leather will stay intact. But Um, I really like it as a medium-sized bag and as an everyday bag because it kind of looks white on camera, but it actually is gray. It does come if you want something a little bit more masculine. They do have a darker gray. I opted for the lighter gray because from looking online, the darker gray seemed to be a lot more popular, and I wanted something different and not something everyone has. I don't like to be one that everyone has. I don't want to have the I don't want to have the bag that everyone else has. I want something different, something that's my own, and I can make my own. That's why I opted for the light gray and the silver hardware this time because my two other Chanel bags, as you can see, are gold hardware. Um, my The only other silver hardware bag I have is my Birkin, which is currently retired. It's hanging on my wall of bags, just because it needs a break and I don't want to wear it too much because I want to keep its value. But so I think this is gonna be my new daily bag because look how much, look how packed this is. I have all this stuff in here, and it's just all the stuff I need on a daily basis when I run out to do errands or whatever I have to do. And actually, it really looks good with the silver. I think the silver makes it look really nice. Compared to, I wouldn't get uh, a light gray bag with gold. I think those colors would clash, either if you're a male or a female. I just think that wouldn't look good. Um, for a lighter color like this, I would definitely go with the silver. So that would be my recommendation. So let me know what you think. Um, if if you have a question, if you want my opinion on a certain, obviously all these bags come in different variations and different colors. If you want my opinion of what I think you could get away with, and if you're a guy, drop me a comment or DM me or leave your Instagram handle and I'll DM you and send me a picture of it and I'll let you know what you think. Or I can give you a recommendation of a similar bag that I think would be more masculine and I think you can get away with. Because I hate, and I hate saying that because you should be able to wear what you want to wear. Society should not dictate, or other guys should not dictate what you want to wear as a bag. Your style is your style and you are you. And I know that sounds very preachy, but it's true. And it took me a very long time to realize that. I remember when I was in college, I had a Louis Vuitton monogram messenger bag, and I was always so afraid to use it because I was so afraid of being judged for having a Louis Vuitton bag because I thought I would be perceived as feminine, and I wasn't out at the time, so I didn't want to lead people on to the fact that I was gay, and that's not the way you should live. You should live, you being you. And I could be wrong. If you like this bag in gold, go for it. Get it in gold. I'm just giving you my opinion. I just think this bag looks better in silver. And the same with if you want to go with the classic caviar leather medium Chanel bag, I like it in gold because it just looks classic to me and timeless. Um, and the only thing I will say about the Burberry bag is the regular Nova check, which is like the yellow and stuff. I just think that's outdated. That's, to me, it's like so 2000s. I like the more, and some people will say that Burberry has gone out of style. I don't Bags like this, like the brown Nova check. I don't think they've gone out of style. I think this a type of bag like this is timeless also, and it's a good investment. And if you want to spend your money well on a bag that you're going to use, and just save your money and don't overspend your money. Always find it. So a bag like this, like I said, they don't make anymore. Do your research and find a deal. Don't overpay for something that they don't even make anymore. Um, there's always deals to be found out there. Unfortunately, if you want something new, you know, there isn't, there used to be a Chanel outlet in Woodbury, but there isn't anymore. There might be some pop up Chanel outlets out there, which you could probably find some good deals at. But you know, Louis Vuitton doesn't have an outlet, so you have to pay retail if you want something brand new. Um, for as for the bags that Louis doesn't make anymore, you can find them on Poshmark for a reasonable price. But A, I'll do your research, and B, I'll make sure they are in good condition because, like I said, the canvas bags do wear and tear pretty easily. So I'll look at the pictures really closely, and if it's a bag you really like, you can always message the seller and say, hey, I really am interested. I'm willing to pay the price, but can you send me more pictures? And most likely they'll do it. And if it's in good condition, then get it. But, you know, right now, I would say my favorite bag at the moment, my favorite large bag, even though I love my huge Chanel bag, this Louis bag is just so durable. And I say, when I went on vacation, I had this thing packed. And I had a Louis bag once. I had too much in it and it ripped. And I had to pay like $400 to have it repaired. Um, so I'm very careful with the Louis bags I buy, and it was a canvas Louis bag, so obviously it wasn't high quality. But the leather bags that they carry, and I forget, this also has a certain type of leather that they call, but it's very durable. If you look it up on their website, it'll tell you. Um, so yeah, so that's those are my recommendations. Like I said, if you need help finding a bag that suits you, feel free to leave a comment. I have a lot of experience. I'm a guy, and you probably think, how can a guy know so much about bags? You know, I've been collecting since I was 18 years old, 17 years old, and um, I know a lot about balancing the masculine and feminine side of bags, and if you're someone who's afraid of being too feminine or don't want to come across as feminine, not that you should care what people think, but or even if you just want to look masculine, there are and you want to carry a bag with you, because I am a type of person, I don't like things in my pockets. It bothers me. I don't like my wallet in my back pocket. I don't like my phone in my pocket. It annoys the you know what out of me. I rather just, and I carry a lot of stuff with me, so I like putting things in a bag. And I like being fashionable, and how can you not be fashionable with a bag like this? And if you work your tushy off, you can afford things like this too. I'm a very ambitious person. I work my ass off. Um, and, if you do that, then you can set a goal for yourself. Like most of the bags that I have, um, especially the Louis bag, I set a budget for myself. I gave myself 6 months to save up the price of the bag since I had to pay retail for it. And if you watch my last video, you know I don't like to pay retail for things. I usually like to get a bargain. Um, but with Louis, you can't. For a new bag, you can't. So you have to pay retail. But just set a goal for yourself, and eventually you can afford it. And the most important thing, like I said before, is one, that is something that you really like and you really want. Two, something that you can actually afford. Don't spend above your means just to have what everyone else has. That makes no sense. And I learned that the hard way, because I've wasted a lot of money on bags that I didn't need, and I paid way too much money for. And over the years, I've learned I cultivated the skills to, you know, spend my money where it counts when it comes to things what I want. And yes, they are a lot of money, but at the end of the day, if you have money that you have saved up for something you want, you should treat yourself. Um, Always treat yourself, never cheat yourself. That's always been my motto. Okay, so I've been rambling for about 40 minutes now, so I think I'm gonna stop with this video for today. Again, if you have any questions, drop a comment down below. I really appreciate it. I'm trying to get this channel off the ground. Again, I apologize if I've been rambling for a while. I'm still getting used to this. I'm used to writing blogs. Um, Doing videos is something very different for me. And I'm just here to help guys out there, especially gay men who don't know how to navigate in the world of high-end luxury goods and want something that suits them. And also to the young gay youth who may not feel comfortable wearing a bag or feel like they're going to be judged. I'm here to tell you, when I was in my early 20s and my late teens, I was judged for wearing a bag, even a messenger bag. I was judged. And I'm here to tell you, mute those people from your brains, because they don't matter in your life at the end of the day. What matters is what you think about yourself. And that's the most important thing, and that you feel comfortable in your own skin. And you deserve to make yourself feel good. And I just want to be a resource to people like young guys out there who might be feeling like that. I didn't say this in my last video, but I also volunteer for the Trevor Project. It's a cause near and dear to my heart for the gay youth that are struggling out there, and I do that, but I also want to be a resource in fashion, because I love fashion and it's something I find interesting and fun. And hopefully I could be a resource to guys that are maybe not feeling confident about themselves or don't know anyone else that likes fashion like I do. And I'm here to tell you that I'm in my mid-30s. I'm comfortable in my own skin. And, if I can pull it off, you can pull it off too. So, like I said, reach out if you want to, and I'll happily converse with you about anything when it comes to fashion and any advice, unsolicited or not. I tend to have a big mouth, so I'm here as a resource. Alright? Okay, I promise I'm done rambling for tonight. Alright, have a good one, guys. Peace.